Howdy peeps, this is Marvipan and welcome back to KHOLAT. I'm feeling a lot better. I may not sound it, but I feel a lot better, which is awesome. So we're back at this little kind of rope bridge. Remember, we heard a note, but we could not obtain it, and it was annoying me. We've got these coordinates right in front of us, so if we check out the map, was it 27 north, 52 east? 27, 52, so I didn't think the note showed up until we obtained them. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Well, anyway, there's a note. There's a note here, and I'm going to go and get it. And also, in terms of the coordinates where we need to check out the locations, we've only got 4 left. And I've got to a point now where I thought, you know what? We're 5 or 6 episodes in now. I'm going to Google this compass. So what I've gathered is that the sea, the Red Sea, or whatever the freaking hell that is supposed to be, the red arrow always points to the magnetic pole, which is north. So that will hopefully give us a better grounding for where the freaking hell we are. So I went that way last time, that didn't work out too well. Let's go around here. So yeah, we're progressing. I've gained knowledge and I'm feeling better, so we're gonna nail this shit. Have I been here? I can hear 2 notes. That's what's confusing. So I don't know whether we've picked up one already, but I don't think I've been here. And I didn't think the notes showed up until we actually picked them up on the map.
We slept in something you could call a hotel. 2 persons per bed. We woke up at 9 AM. It was actually quite comfortable, although it was a little cold because we forgot to close the window vent. We ate breakfast, packed our things, and at 11 AM we were ready to go. We set off in the back of a truck, so it was a bit cold. During the ride, we talked about absolutely everything we could think of. On the spot, we spoke with some local workers. I remembered one in particular. He had a red beard. Friends called him Beardman. We cooked and ate dinner, and now we are resting. Half of the group is looking at some maps, the rest are sleeping. I started handling the equipment and writing. It is still a bit too cold. My hands are shaking, but finally my thoughts are much brighter than yesterday. No creepiness in them whatsoever. There's a long way ahead of us, but the only thing I can feel is excitement. It seems as if the forest is calling us. That beautiful, magical, dark forest.
No, no, no! Don't go in there! You'll be eaten alive by darkness. Well, that was uneventful. I was expecting it to break or explode or... Hey! What's that? I can hear another note. Haha! Oh. You son of a bitch. Can I jump it? There is no jump button. However, we have jumped over those kind of traps, I think. So maybe it's like an automatic motion. What is that up there? I want to get a closer look if I can at that. Nope. Well, I think there's only one option, and that is to be daring. And I think we need to run up as well. Say run up. This is not going to end well! Oh, it did! It did end well! Ah, what? I've got to read all that. Okay. Recording from Dmitry Ivanovich, I think is how you pronounce it, 54. First, we had heard a snap, you know, like a tree being brought down. I told Name Confidential to go check it out because it seemed the sound was coming out of the chamber. Name Confidential stood up and went to check the readings. He said everything was fine, and then the doors started to bend, you know, bulge, as if he'd been pumping a balloon. Finally, the doors just burst into the room, straight off the frame. Poor Name Confidential. We're standing in front of those. We're standing in front of those doors. Just wiped him out. I saw everything in slow motion. I thought someone was soon going to enter the room. The military, or maybe we're being attacked by the Americans, but nobody came. Only Name Confidential buried his head in his hands and started screaming like a wounded animal. I will never forget the sound of that scream. Then he stood up, turned his back on us, and his head spun around. That is some Exorcist shit. He stood like that looking at us. I don't know how much time passed. Maybe a second, but for me it was an hour. I shouted to run, save yourself! Then, Name Confidential finally fell to the ground and, same name, jumped to his feet as if he wanted to say something, but his face, I don't know. Inspector, I think I've gone mad. And then there's a voice from the room. It says, "Please continue, Dmitry Ivanovich." His face started falling apart. Part by part, like fragments of a broken porcelain mask. Then objects started levitating, desks moving. We heard screaming and loud banging. Everyone started screaming. I screamed too. I felt like, you know, something was boiling inside of me. I had to escape. I started crawling. Then there was something spilt on the floor, but I kept crawling through it. I remember closing my eyes and moving forward from memory. I could only hear roars and screams until finally something exploded. And everywhere went quiet. Again, I don't know how much time passed when I lied motionless on the floor. At last, I opened my eyes. But it was dark all around, you know? I felt I crawled to the corridor. I slowly stood up and saw at the end of the tunnel the red emergency light was barely flashing. I began moving towards the end of the tunnel, every now and then stumbling on something. When I came close to the light, I froze. I closed my eyes again. Dmitry Ivanovich, you're doing great. Please continue. Yes, of course, I apologize, but I don't know, I mean, I closed my eyes because I couldn't believe it. At the end, the corridor went sideways to the left and right, in both directions. There were people standing, melted together with objects, with the walls, you know, like mixed up as if someone took a large spoon and stirred a part of the world. Funky! That was a lot of reading. So Dr. Ivanovich, or not doctor, but yeah. No, it's doctor, wasn't it? The person that was speaking is like as if they were being kind of questioned by like a therapist or something like that. So, okay, right. Let's have another look at the map. So I'm pretty sure we're here. I'm gonna head south if I can. Nope. So it's just this area. Okay. Oh. Oh. What? Ooh. Ooh. A new pathway. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is stumble my way across stuff and meet you guys at progress, because there's a lot of wandering around in this game. I don't need to get bored. Ooh, hello, hello, hello. Ah! That has sent shivers down my spine, and I think I weed. What the hell? Talking cave.
I've chosen you. You are remarkable, just like me. But you are losing your mind, my friend. You're slipping slowly into the abyss, and there is no one to give you a hand. And at the bottom, I am the only one waiting for you.
Doesn't sound very welcoming, if I'm honest, buddy. Okay, so where the frickin' hell am I on the map now? Is there something that can give away my location? It kind of seems to be at like a crossroad. Well, hello! What's that up there? Oh, trees. Duh! Okay. Well, there wasn't a note that popped up, and we've still got 4 locations, such as a random voice message planted throughout the game, so onwards. I don't want to go up that way. I think I want to go this way. Cool. Alright, well, we're... I don't know if I can I? No! Okay, fine. Go up. I need to find a landmark so I can get my bearings and then navigate my way to success. So, like, the environment is proper nailed on. Really, really windy, super loud. You got snow blowing in your face. It's amazing. Hello? What's this? Some wooden posts, a gateway to somewhere. Is there going to be these traps on the floor again? I reckon there will be. Guaranteed. Note! I hear the flappy flap of success. Why, hello, buddy. Is this a camp? Is this like a miniature camp? Caution! A psychopath on the loose! A dangerous criminal has escaped from the Moscow Mental Institute. We've been informed the man is completely insane and delusional. Did that note just pop up on the map somewhere? Ahaha! That is where we are. I freaking know it. I know it. That is where we are. Okay. So... which way do I need to be going? So what coordinates do I need? 51. 51 north and 30 east? So there's another location there, okay. That I can get to, I just need to figure out if north is that way. I need to go right. Oh, hang on, right, let me get my bearings. Let me get it. Let me get it. But no, I'm facing the wrong way, aren't I? If I come up here. Ski poles, okay. So that is facing the little peak, and that is north. So I need to go left. Yeah, I'm going this way. So it's going to kind of be this way and then bend around to the left and keep bending around to the left. So we need to go, like, we're here. We go down past the penis head kind of shape. Down this way. At the fork in the road, go right. And then back up. Fork in the road, go right. What the hell? It's like a clock. It looks like a kind of clock tower or church. Shit, the orange mist. Maybe that's the location of the note, because I have to bend back around that way, don't I? Progress! Yes! Only took you 6 episodes, Marv, but you have figured it out. No, don't slow down. I know running in deep snow is bad, but... you got this. I think I've angered it. It knows that I'm sniffing around progress. It's not happy. Ah! No, don't kill me! I just read a note. Fine. Kaboosh! Okay, don't take on the beast. Well, let's, because we're dropped off at that note. Let's try and get to the new location, and then we'll end the video. But I want to get there first. I don't want to get clobbered. Don't want to get clobbered by the fire beast or the delusional psychopath. Can I go this way? Is that a shortcut? Everyone has a shortcut. This is where I get lost. I'm gonna get got again, aren't I? Ah! Gonna end it there. Third time is a charm, and hopefully that'll be in the next video. But we're having progress. We're getting there. We know where we are. We know how to navigate. We know how many locations we've got left. So it's all going quite very well, you know. So yeah, thank you for stopping by. I love you for it. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next time. So until then, as always, ciao for now. There was something walking down the corridor. 7? Fucking avoid the cameras.